What's good, y'all, and welcome to this random Tuesday. We are 1 hour before Tuesday reset, and for the keen eye, as you might have already noticed, there is a certain epic right there that we can't quite place anywhere. And the reason for that is simple. He should be a brand new epic, so we're going to have a first look at it together. I haven't looked at his kit yet. He does look like these units. I mean, he does look like the healer codex boss, so enough of that. Let's get straight into it, have a look at his kit, and see what my guy is all about. So, Rhox, the Wasteland Titan, which is exactly the name of the healer codex. So, okay. He looks epic. Durability, high block, team protection. Born of desert sands and scorched earth, wields untamed strength and a kind heart and unconquerable protector of allies. So he's a defender northerner. Damage scales off of defense, which is already a moot point. There is a chance they've done it right, but in the past, every unit that is based off of defense never properly did damage anyway, especially if it was a tank. So think someone like Jorge or George, you know what I mean, and even Edith, but we always give them a chance first, right? So he grants physical damage reduction and magical damage reduction 10% to adjacent allies, and during the ultimate grants physical damage reduction at 25% rather than 10. Okay, pretty simple. Basic attack, also just one tile attack range. Ultimate, Stoic Defender, increases defense by 20% and block by 1, goes up to 30%. Each instance of damage taken increases his damage rate by 10% up to 100%. Okay, so we do have a block increase, and then when taking fatal damage, he gains invincibility for 6 seconds with a cooldown of 180 seconds. Going down to a 2-minute cooldown and a 10-second invincibility duration. So he's like Baron, but he's a northerner. Stat-wise, 22,696 HP, 3,200 defense. 22,696, 3,200. Seems a little low. Honestly, seems a little low on first glance. Let's quickly compare that to someone like Oleg. Okay, he has higher HP than Oleg, higher defense. Let's compare him to like his basic counterpart, which would have to be Baron. Less HP, but around 20% more defense. Okay. But I think they could have given him more defense if he's like defense based and supposed to be good. So like 4,000 or something would have probably been fine. Now for the most important part, it has to be the awakenings. Increases block by 1 during the invincibility period after triggering grenade ward. That is a very specific A1, only giving you the extra block when he also takes fatal damage. So you can go from a 3 block to a 4 block, to a 5 block with an artifact, to a 6 block with like Isolde or Dahlia, and then to a 7 block while he's while he's dying. Alright. Then we have 100 extra defense on the A2. When shielded, increases defense by 15%. So alongside someone like a Vortex, he's going to just naturally increase his defense along someone like a Isolde under the Northerner faction bonus. All damage reduction is 5%. And now the A5. When an enemy blocked by this hero deals direct damage to it, this enemy also takes 200% of this damage. Now this might be the make or break of this character. This A5 might be the make or break for determining if he's going to leave any lasting impressions, because the way it reads, always the way it reads is different to the way it plays out in the end, but the way it reads is that when he blocks someone and that someone attacks him, they take 200% of the damage they dealt against him. So that seems like, it seems broken from the way it's worded, but it might also, there might be a difference between like his damage taken and then like direct damage. So direct damage would be like the real damage he takes, not the base damage they're dealing. Or maybe it's weird and it's kind of like if he blocks someone, they take 200% more damage naturally. Maybe this damage bonus isn't actually for himself, but for his A5. Because if that would stack with the A5, we would be looking at someone really, really impressive. But I guess like this, he does, yeah, I mean, he looks cool. Nice faction. And for all of you out there that don't have a Baron, he seems like a not must-have, but a unit you really want in your roster for example, Gear Raid 2. And he also seems like a pretty solid tank, though it remains to be seen if he has what it takes to be useful in, for example, Gear Dungeon 1, Gear Dungeon 2, and general higher level content. So, this has been Rhox, our first look at the Scar Titan. And as usual, we see each other in the next one. Peace!